Hi guys, I just wanted to talk about my situation with being targeted and how it all started because I didn't really get into that. I just kind of put videos up about, what happens to me nowadays. But there are deeper things that have happened to me, and there are reasons why I think I'm targeted. There's many reasons why. So, I think the main reason is because I've always wanted to be a singer, and I did a lot of singing and recording with different people, and them promising me some sort of entry into getting a record deal with, like a big name. And I actually had an offer from Warner Brothers. The music industry, the music label, Warner Brothers. Yeah, I sound so smart right now. Okay. I don't know what their name is, but the Warner Brothers label for, the music industry. Obviously not for the movie production or anything. I'm just not very articulate with my words right now. But that was the main thing that happened, I think, that kind of either, amped up the targeting for me or started the targeting. But I've been bullied all my life because I was a good person, and they even told me, bullies told me why they bullied me is because, they said, you're such a goody two shoes. And I would say, well, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with being good and doing the right thing? And I was naive. I didn't know. But now I know that there's nothing wrong with being good. It's just that people that are miserable and want to go with evil, well, they don't like that, because then they know that you're actually more powerful when you do the right thing. And when you have love in your heart and you have confidence and you're not hurting anybody and you're trying to help people and you're trying to do the right thing for yourself, well, people don't like that because a lot of people are miserable and they know that you have the power and they don't. But anyways, so it started with bullying when I was younger. A lot of kids would gang up on me. Almost all the class, in a certain situation, a certain year, almost all of the whole class ganged up on me. And I dealt with these things firstly by getting angry, but then I realized slowly over time that, I realized who these people really were and that they were really just miserable. I still never can understand, their way of thinking. I would never think the way that they do, and I would never do the things that they do. But I've been studying and learning about these types of people pretty much all my life. I've always been interested in self-help and learning about yourself and also creating yourself in a way too. So, anyways, I just wanted to say that I think it started with the music industry, wanting to be in the music industry. That's what started, or amped up, I should say, my targeting situation. I think that put more of a red flag up for them, the people targeting me. because I was realizing who I was, and I was realizing that I have more power than I think, and that the people in the music industry who control it, they are all about mind control. And I started realizing this. I was researching the truth, and this is how I learned the hidden truths of the world. I actually started looking up what it's like to be in the music industry. Also because of a friend that would tell me, there's a lot of truths you don't know about the world. And so I started researching because of that friend as well. So it kind of opened the door to looking at all these hidden things. And the more you look into the real truth about the world, trust me, you get targeted heavily. Especially if you go and spread the information that you've learned. So that's also another reason I was targeted. There's many layers to this. Then, now, okay, with the music thing, I just want to say that, so I was offered, okay, I had a manager. I didn't think she was really legit, but she was like so determined because she loved my voice, the way I sang. So she said, I'm so determined. I'm going to get you, I'm going to try to get you a record deal with like a major, big, huge label. And I was like, okay, that's cool. That would be awesome. That's what I wanted. But it was weird because once she told me, like, we set up the demo tape or the demo CD and all that and sent it into Warner Brothers. She said that we sent it into many places, but Warner Brothers was one of the ones they called back and said that they would like to speak to me, they would like to talk to me more, and then hear some more music possibly from me or whatever. I don't know. They just wanted to talk to me. And something told me inside of me was like, no, don't do it. And now I know what that is, but I didn't know what that was in the beginning. I was like, wait, why don't I want to do this? This is what I wanted the whole time. All my life I wanted to be a singer, a famous singer. So I was hesitant, and I wanted to do it, but then this thing was telling me don't do it, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna hold off for a little bit. But she kept trying to tell me, well, if you don't respond to them right away, they're just gonna drop you. They're not gonna, wait around for you. They're probably not gonna be interested if you wait too long. So I was like, okay. So I had to make a decision. I talked to my parents and I was thinking about it all. And I said no. I just went with my gut. Whatever was telling me not to do it, I went with it. And I said, I'm not going to do this. She looked at me like I was crazy. And I said, well, I don't want to do this because I was realizing what could actually happen to me, because I heard a lot of stories about the music industry and what they do to you and how hard it really is. And your whole life changes. Once you're famous, your whole everything, your environment and the people that everything will change. Your relationships will change. Everything. So I said, I don't want anyone controlling my life, because I'm that type of person where I don't like to be told what to do, especially like, making changes in my life like that. That's a major change. That's a whole different life. So I said, no, I'm not doing it. So I think that's what started this, like, amped up this huge, like, red flag to them. Like, whoa, okay, she doesn't want to do this. She's turning down an opportunity with Warner Brothers. Wait a second. They knew that I was catching on to what was going on. I wasn't falling into the trap that everybody else would fall into. Because a lot of people would say, oh yeah, I'll do it, hell yeah. But they don't think about what could happen if you do say yes, if you do go with that. So I'm so glad that I said no. But this is going to be the first part of my targeting situation. And my story. So I think I'm just going to cut it off here and record another one. All right, thanks.